Check, check. Nice. All right, we're live. I think this is the right microphone, right? Let's see. It is properties. Yeah, USB microphone. Sweet. Yeah, we're back with the Tzeentch campaign. Times 2 units. Everything's invisible. If you caught last stream, you'll know what's up. If you're wondering where the last stream is, there's a processing issue, and I cannot upload it just yet. But it should all be fixed by the end of today, and I'll post it probably tonight. Now, you may be wondering why we are starting back at the very beginning of the campaign, and that is because I feel like I think we can get a better start with some planning. I noticed in the last stream there's some big problems with this Corrin faction, and I'm thinking just to kickstart things, I'll probably replace their settlement with one of Cathay's, and that'll let me basically chain sack my way to victory. We're going to focus on leveling up towards the big old vortex spells on Kairos, and if all goes well, then there shouldn't be any problems. Hello, Luperden. Trey Green, hello. Craven Mato, hello, Danielle, Luperden. Danielle again saying, Enticity, can I get you another idea for a challenge campaign? Of course, feel free to. Did the Flamer / Forsaken finally fail? Yeah, we had a big terrible fight in the realm of Slaanesh that did not go nearly as well as I would have hoped for, sadly. And yeah, that was pretty brutal. All right, sweet. So I'm thinking we wanna head over here. We're gonna get one turn of replenishment. Then if I get a couple Furies, we should be good to go. And then I can, changing of ways, transfer settlements this and give it to let's see here. Where are they at? Where's the Cathay factions at? I guess I can give it to the Wardens. No. Can I give it to... Not Corrin. Anyone but Corrin. Oh, I can give it to Tzeentch, but then I have to fight him. Could also give it to Nurgle. Let's see. Okay, we actually can't give it to Cathay yet. Never mind. Don't forget your infinite magic. Yes, of course. We'll be doing loads of that. Yeah, I guess I'll do this first. Give myself some books. And then we should be good. Good to go, no problems. Yeah, I'm thinking we can really optimize the start, and that should carry me out through the rest of the campaign. But the big problem is that the realm of Slaanesh is a big old pain. Yeah, they really give me some trouble, but I think with a little bit of work we should be fine. Some work on composition, mostly. For the start, I'm going to be keeping the Soul Grinder, since I think this setup is sort of the best versus the minor Cathay settlement. So fingers crossed it all goes well today. Did the PC arrive? The PC did arrive. That is correct. We are currently on the new PC. You can tell due to the nice graphics. Very excited to use it. By the way, how is the sound for Warhammer? I can barely hear it right now. Yeah, it's like super quiet for me. How about you guys? Is it good? Let's see. Maybe if I check my sound settings real quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to be pretty loud. What's up with my Let's see if I go over here. Is this? It's not that quiet on stream. Weird. All right. Maybe I'll just turn up my normal sound volumes. All right. Anyways, back onto recruiting. Let's see. I'm gonna get some more Furies. I think I'll wait 2 turns and then we'll launch our attack. Sorry, I have some allergies today. 1 second. Oh man, if there's one thing that I really don't like about summer, it's allergy season. Oh my gosh. It is intense. Don't really hear the music, but you don't really play with music anyways? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm getting the tutorials to transfer the settlements. I'm gonna hand this over to the, sure, Imperial Wardens. And that means that we can start the Great War against these guys. I think, yeah, next turn with another round of Furies, and then we're good to go. Oh, boy. Yeah, the biggest problem in this campaign is that we have a very hard time killing units until I really start building up more units. In general, I just I don't have enough military might to actually kill off their guys well enough. But as soon as I can get some AoEs, we should be able to blob up the AI pretty hard. So nice, let's see how this goes. Yeah, you're allergic to. Yeah, I prefer my winters. I really do like my cold winters, I must say. What about a Noblar only campaign? We did do a Noblar only campaign. I didn't finish it though, because it was on the previous patch. Yeah, but Noblars only was pretty fun. Got a lot of use out of my scrap launchers. What are the specs? I have like 2 terabytes, 3080 Ti, which is what most people are interested in. I have an i12 12,000 something or other. It's crazy, man. PC is decked out. All right, nice. So the great thing about this battle is that thankfully we don't have to worry about Furies from my enemy. It's mostly just infantry. So I don't think there's too much of an issue here. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, they do have archers, which does make life a little bit interesting, but it does mean that we have better targets for the pink fire. Overall, I think Cathay settlement should be a lot easier to deal with than Corns, but as I say that, my poor chariot just takes a huge volley from these crossbows. I guess I'm forgetting that they have twice as many entities. So they actually did quite a bit of damage. Hopefully my chariot doesn't die. Come on, keep it together, man. Keep it together. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose the chariot right away. Oh, alright. Well, you know what? We didn't really need the chariot anyways, right? Obviously, we didn't really need it. Oh my gosh, the chariot is terrible. Really, sometimes I feel like it's just a waste of money. What other challenge campaigns am I considering currently? Well, we have the Slaanesh ×4 campaign, which will be quite fun. There's also the, some unit-specific campaigns, some conquest-only type styles that I want to do. And then there's a whole host of challenge campaigns that should be really fun too. Yeah, like sort of modded challenge campaigns, like it's basically a This Is Total War mod, but the AI is even more aggressive than usual. That one's quite fun. And yeah, that's sort of my plans as it stands right now. I think right now I mostly have my sights on the Slaanesh This Is Total War campaign though. That one's or no, Slaanesh ×4 campaign. And then other than that, This Is Total War is very fun. Basically declare war on everyone and then go full conquest mode. I think that's something that I really want to do also. But yeah, and then that should be enough to keep us busy until Immortal Empires comes out, I think. Alright, so let's see. Their melee stats aren't too strong. What I'm a tiny bit worried about is that Kairos is actually taking a decent amount of damage. I think we send our Furies in onto these Peasant Horsemen. And that should kill them as long as I can click on their little icons over there. And then a couple more pink fires, and I think we've won it. Did you get the upgraded pink fire on last stream? I did. It was okay. Nothing crazy, but it did some damage. I think the pink fire, honestly, it's only useful versus very specific factions, so I'm not the biggest fan of it. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm just constantly checking up on the stream stats. But yeah, I feel like really we just want that big Tzeentch Vortex spell. That seems like sort of the best option. And then after that, we should be able to just carry out the campaign. I don't think it should be too difficult once we really get Kairos' 20 stack going. I really do think that we should be fine. How about co-op campaigns? Honestly, co-op campaigns are sort of weird. Like, maybe if I can grab, if I can steal Lore Master of Sotek one day, I think that'd be pretty fun, but I vastly prefer head-to-head campaigns. Do people, I don't know, how is like the general sentiment for co-op campaigns? Because really, really head-to-head is sort of where it's at for me personally. Yeah, like, I guess, I don't know, it could be interesting. The thing is, like, it slows down the pace of the campaign quite a bit to be playing as co-op, which worries me a little bit. Like, I like to either face a challenge or play extremely quickly. That's sort of my personal preference when it comes to campaigns. Yeah, I'm seeing one person, yeah, a couple people saying that they're not fans of co-op. Yeah, because it sort of, I feel like it gets a bit too easy for me anyways, but you know, we'll see what happens. I think for now though, I'll probably be sticking with mostly challenge stuff and of course the head-to-head with Flying Taco. All right, so I might lose the Soul Grinder here. In fact, I lost a lot of Furies already. But with the capture point stolen, I think we're mostly fine. I'll probably sub out the Soul Grinder for a ton more Furies, just because I think they're a tiny bit more efficient. And then we should be mostly good to go. The blues are all right too, especially against Peasant Spears, but they're not going to be doing any magic, and we already have Terror. The Soul Grinder doesn't, you know, it's tanking all right, so maybe it's worth it. I don't know. How much does it cost? Because if I can take like 4 Furies, I'll probably do that instead of the Soul Grinder. You like to play co-op with a friend and relax? Yeah. I think co-op mode in general is a nice fun mode, but for streaming content, maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, look at that. I think that's basically it. The settlement is it is noticeably easier to win than when I was playing versus the Khorne factions, but by no means is it easy to win, which is a little bit of a problem. I still definitely need a pretty significant force to take over the settlement, but it is much easier. So especially since I should be able to just cap all of their points. I think this is a much better start than yesterday. And then what? Then I guess the biggest worry is, I don't know. I guess we just have to get through the Slaanesh realms pretty carefully. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? I don't foresee too many problems, but maybe that's just me. Yeah. Oh, they built a wall here. They also retook this capture point. That's unfortunate. Can I get the wall kicked down? Yeah, that'll slow down my victory here a little bit, but thankfully the full citywide capture looks like it should be able to win us the game. Yeah, the armor is crazy hard when we're facing up against Khorne. Tzeentch doesn't really have a lot of armor piercing in general, outside of like very specific units and spells. So generally, I would say Khorne is pretty happy to face up against Tzeentch most of the time. Yeah. All right, nice. We did it. A little bit of a janky victory. We can't chain sack this settlement too easily, but we are winning, which is nice. How did they take the central point if there's no units on it? Yeah, see, that's where you're mistaken. There's always units. They're just stealthed. Exactly. Yeah, AI is sneaky. Nice. There we go. Looks like the Soul Grinder actually does decent damage to the Lord too. Look at that magnificent dodging. And he's gone. Sweet. All right. So if I can just keep sacking this settlement, I think we're good. Yeah, the one hero. He was holding the entire settlement. Yeah. But yeah, most of this is unarmored. Honestly, I could probably just spam blues and that would also be fine. But I think the Mass Furies is how I want to go. Limits, hello! And a Crown of Command. How useless. Alright. That's a good start. That's a good start. And I'm beelining it towards my big spells. Yeah. So only 2 more levels before we get an AoE. And then we're set. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good. I'm liking this start. And then I'm thinking preferably I beat this campaign in like a few sessions. Then I'll take a break, do some more multiplayer streams, and then we'll sort of cycle between those. That's sort of my content schedule. Also plan to make a lot of videos too. I have one in the works right now that should be quite fun. Sort of showing off how good Fleshy Abundance is. I'm quite excited for that one. Is there some AI mode to improve its behavior? Yes, that's actually one of the challenge campaigns that I have lined up. It makes the AI smarter, and they have a little bit more money. So that should also be quite fun. Alright, so I need more Furies. And then I want to sack the settlement as many times as humanly possible before turn 30. That's when the rifts are going to open up. I'm also wondering what happens if the Corrin faction decides to settle this. Like if they kill off the Cathay faction. But, yeah, it looks like they are at war with the Tzeentch guys. So there is a decent chance that Tzeentch just comes in and steals it. Hopefully they don't, though. We also have another Lord, which worries me slightly, but should be fine, should be fine. Why didn't you stream yesterday? I did, but the VOD ran into a few issues, so I had to basically repost it, but it'll be up later today. I'll post it like sometime tonight probably. All right, nice. So he did recruit a decent amount of guys, but we have a huge allied reinforcement incoming. So I think we're fine. I think we just let the reinforcements win the battle for us. What's the purpose of sacking cities? Just money? Yeah, it's for money and experience primarily. You saw nothing happening yesterday? Well, we were streaming for 2 hours during the usual period, so I don't know what to tell you, man. I was definitely streaming yesterday. All right, nice. So they're gonna build towers. That's okay. That's all right. I'll just use my Furies to clear them up. No problem. There's one thing that's great about Tzeentch campaign is that his Furies will easily kill off all the towers. Oh, some peasant archers here too. Now here's a test. 250 peasant archers versus 70 Furies. Yeah, Furies will still crush it. Yeah, all right, here we go. I'm liking the air units. Air units could just be our key to victory here, if they can keep up that sort of business. See, can I also? No, I can't land in here because there are too many guys. But yeah, it's looking good. I don't like how my flying units are still bugged out. I cannot wait until patch 1.3 when they fix that. Because the air units being forced to stick on the ground is one of the last few annoying things that needs to be fixed for Warhammer. Also, by the way, on the topic of patch 1.3, I gotta say I'm very excited for it. There's like a... What's it? Do you guys remember exactly what the list of changes were for that? I remember it being pretty exciting, but I forget. Hate that in the Kairos campaign you feel like the only sensible sensible way to play is to rush Cathay. I think you can sort of get away without rushing Cathay. Although it's probably one of the more optimal ways to play, just so that they don't start steamrolling you. Because Cathay is one of those factions that'll really become a menace later in the campaign. Oh my gosh, I cannot click on the enemy units. I simply have too many Furies, and I cannot get them to attack the targets that I want to. There we go. There's some peasant spearmen kills. Furies are just an amazing unit against light armor. Gotta say, a must try unit. Especially the Khorne Furies, they're amazing. Yeah, Kairos campaign's sort of weird though. I feel like in Warhammer 3 the economy's a little bit weak. Like all the factions just don't really have strong economies. I guess like the late game economies are fine, but like early game it just sort of feels terrible. Jeez, I hate this so much. You know what? Screw flying units. I'm not gonna go flying units until they fix this. This is so... The Furies, they won't even attack the tower because one of their units is stuck on the ground. That's so terrible. Oh my gosh. Alright, ground units it is. Yeah, we lost all of our Furies to their weird pathing thing. Brutal. Brutal. Alright, let's just move on in. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So if we're not going for a Fury composition, what was the plan again? I think, what's it? Kairos, Blobbing. I guess Spawn and Forsaken are the way to go. Maybe poor economy is just the way of chaos. I hope that they rework it. Like what's it? Warriors of Chaos in Warhammer 2 mostly just relied on the sacking economy, right? They weren't too powerful in general outside of that, right? Because you know, you only have hordes. So yeah. What's it? Yeah, I know Slaanesh. Slaanesh has like some fancy things you can do with their economy, but like if you compare it to the Empire in Warhammer 2, Empire could get like a 500 gold economy building in like on like their 2-2 settlements, right? It was crazy. Yeah. Lots of economy deficit, sadly. Man, this my Tzeentch allies are not having a good time. They're sort of getting beat up, but I should be able to backcap my way to victory here. Hello, Cassie. Hello, hello. Be a great ally and let your ally do the thing. Yeah, honestly, I probably do want these guys to die just so that they don't resettle the settlement. So at some point I might even start killing them with spells. We'll see. We'll see. There's a non-zero chance that I do that. Because yeah, I really don't want them to steal the settlement from me. You know what? Maybe we start doing it now. I'll just start. There we go. Was that overkill? I think we might have overkilled our AI there, but this is a Tzeentch way of doing things. Sabotage your allies. Sabotage your allies for the greater good. The one and only Tzeentch lifestyle. Alright, nice. So there goes his army. Do another good old pink fire to soften those guys up. I have to be careful though, because if I lose my army, then we're sort of screwed. So we can't just let everything die. But with the Lord dead, I think we're pretty good. Kairos is getting real beat up. Let's make sure he doesn't die. There we go. And then I should be able to cap this back point. Let's dance with Kairos. Keep him nice and safe. These towers are a pain to micro against. I need to slow down the game a little bit. Oh boy, I only have 100 HP worth of barriers. Alright. Alright, maybe I killed my ally a little bit too quickly. Considering that when the balance of power is this close, we tend to lose the fight. It could be sketchy. Ogre's economy is good? Oh, actually, yeah, Ogre's economy is pretty high. That's true, that's true. Did I kill myself here? We'll see. We'll see. There were a decent amount of units left, but we have captured this point. So what is this tower connected to? Like the middle point here? Oh boy. Yeah, I may have I may have doomed myself here, but I'll just restart the battle if that's what happened. All right, Kairos, get over there. I'm thinking, yeah, we gotta capture these 3 points, and then I think we're fine. I don't think there were too many Cathay forces left, though. Asymmetric balance. Asymmetric balance is pretty good, but it's not even like, it's not asymmetric balance, really. Or I guess it is asymmetric balance. The weird thing is that the faction strengths are, I don't know how I feel about it. Like it's pros and cons. It's a little bit weird because generally I think having decent economies is just great for gameplay in general. Just because it's fun to control multiple armies, but I don't know. Maybe there's just a different design goal that I'm not accounting for. If you covered the, yeah, if I hover it should show which towers are associated, yeah. So I think right now, killing these lords is sort of out of the question. I just want to capture with my blues. That feels like sort of just the best option we can go for now. This guy's gonna slowly recapture these points, but I think he's gonna be a little bit too slow on the draw there, and we should be fine. All right, so a little bit close, but it looks like we won it. Soul Grinder is gonna die, but it's okay. It's all right. Let's see what's over here. Just a really beat up hero. Totally fine. I'm gonna grab these guys and put them over here to recapture that point that's about to be stolen. But then I think we're good. Nice. Not even close battle. Oh hey, he even left the capture point. That's good to fight my my infantry. Sweet. And as long as these guys don't crumble away, I think we're fine. Nice. No more infantry units. Nice. Nice. Kairos isn't dead. Sweet. Oh, wait. Not even sketchy. And come on, capture point. You got this. You got this. It's so close. This is the slowest capture ever. I swear if my units die there. Oh my gosh. There we go. Man, I can't believe we almost lost that. I gotta be more careful. These settlements are still pretty scary. But we're going to have AoEs in a second. Some really nice AoEs. Nice. Oh, the Lord actually lived. That's unfortunate. I guess even though he crumbled away, he manages to stick around. Dang, so he might settle this. If he does, then we sort of lose our settlement to sack. We'll see how it goes. Worst case, I'll launch an invasion on the Corrin guys, I guess, or maybe get ready to go for Cathay. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really hoping that this guy doesn't settle it. Is there a way I can? No, there's no diplomacy options. Dang it. If he settles here, I'm just gonna kill him because the Tzeentch factions are weaker on this mod. They have normal unit sizes, so I should be able to just kill him that way. Oh yeah, Kairos. Yeah, he's not gonna replenish anytime soon, is he? Hey, look at that. They kept it around. Nice. Okay, that's all right. Do I siege this now? That's a lot of units. I guess we sit back, relax, and spam Furies. I don't really like Furies, but I don't have too many other options. I guess we can switch it to this and get blues instead. Will that stop my Fury production? I don't think so. I think we're good. Alright, nice. Let's keep it up. Yeah, I think we're fine. Whew. Oh man, it's getting hot. Let me open a window. Every time I stream, my room becomes a boiler, guys. It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna get all those guys, and then I'm gonna siege the settlement, and then we should be good. Isn't Portal better than Bastion? What do you mean by Portal? Isn't Portal better than Bastion? Like, is that like a settlement or something? I have no idea. Alright, now, jeez Louise, what is that? How did they recruit so many units in one turn? Alright, well that's terrifying. I feel like there's extra modifiers in this mod that I'm unaware of. Alright. Let's see. So we have 9 units in here. The garrison's pretty beat up. Honestly, it's not impossible for us to win this. But I can't actually... I have to play it in an open field if I want to... If I want to win it. I'm hoping that they sally out, though. The main settlement building. Let's see, like what, this? Portal and Bastion are the 2 main types of settlements demons get. Oh, I see. I see. This stuff. Portal is, let's see, what do we have? Portal gives income. They both give income. This one gives growth and control. Yeah, this is basically just for corruption. Honestly, I don't think I need corruption, right? Yeah, we're already at 76. I think we're fine without it. Although I guess it's not maxed out just yet. Maybe I do wait. Sure. We'll keep it to get to 100 corruption first, and then we'll take a look at it. All right. If you want fast armies, Portal is the correct way. Oh, it gives better. What? It gives better like local recruitment. If that's the case, then yeah, Portal would be better. Nice. So they sallied out. This is good. Portal best for tier 5. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. I always thought the other one was better, just because of the extra growth. Huh. Alright. Offers recruitment capacity. Interesting. It gives me Tzeentch. Oh, what does my corruption give? I think it's just like public order and probably like extra... reduce like construction stuff, probably. I didn't actually look into it, but usually corruption's worth it. Alright, so this battle's gonna be a little bit weird. We have a whole ton of archers. They can kill my Furies quite quickly. But if my Furies dogpile on a single unit, then that unit's gonna be routing more or less instantly. I just have to make sure that I don't get super caught up in a bad fight, is all. Any fight that I take has to basically end within a few seconds. And that means Kairos with the pink fire is probably the best way to do it. Because then I can pink fire the units and then that should get them very close to routing. And then the Furies diving on in should deal with them. Yeah, plus I have Terror. It's basically an instant rout. Nice. Even with the ×2 units, we can still get these guys routed off nice and quickly. Yeah, a little bit of shock damage is always very good. Oh, and we have some peasant horsemen on the edge. I should be able to rout them off instantly. Now these guys might get engaged on by some melee units. If they do, I'll just have to sort of disengage and kite. Nice, that's a peasant horseman down. Okay, that's these guys off the battlefield. I'll chase them all. Very good. My guys are getting shot up. They're gonna back up. And then, yeah, this is so much better than the settlement battle. Settlement battle is janky with with how hard it is to disengage. This way I sort of get a much easier picking off of the enemy. Speaking of picking off, I should probably support this fight now, since I'm losing a few blues. Then I should be good. Oh, but she slows down Kairos. Look at that. Alright. Let's see if these guys can kill Jade Warriors. I think they can. Yeah, they do alright. Very good. Nice. Now... Oh, if I lose all my ground units, that would actually be very bad. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's catch these peasants real quick. Bastion gives some income, does it? I'm pretty sure the Bastion is just a useless settlement for me, isn't it? Unless you mean the buildings, like that I choose from. But both of them give money, so they're sort of equal over there. All right, how do we take this fight over here? We got loads of dudes. I guess we go for these archers here. Yes, Cathay do have way more entities than they should. It's I'm on a ×2 unit difficulty mod, so any faction that isn't Tzeentch just has way more units. It's for a fun challenge, yeah. Okay, nice. So these guys should be down. Oh, actually these are, yeah. They held out for a while. That actually got my Furies a little bit mucked up. But I think we're okay. Oh man, I have to be really careful not to take too much damage on Kairos. I don't have the replenishment to keep them alive. Bastion is better if you're developing your province. Man, we got it seems like Creative Assembly balanced these out fairly well if there's this much of an argument on which building chain is better. Nice, more routes. The stealth is very confusing to watch. Yeah, it's very hard judging how many units are actually still on the battlefield. So it feels like I'm very ahead, and then they reveal themselves, and suddenly it's quite scary. Oh, what was that? That was an interesting item. That's definitely not a spell. Let's see, and now if I get Kairos in here, these guys should tear her out, and if I'm lucky, these guys will tear her out too. Come on, run! Run, Jade Warriors. There you go, and that'll give me a nice old disengage with my Furies. Sweet, sweet, alright. Alright, pretty good. Let's get another big old AoE here. Then I just need to safely disengage without leashing back into the battlefield. Come on, you darn Furies. Stop trying to kill yourselves. There we go. And then a Crown of Command. Nice. Jeez, I cannot wait till they fix that. Air units are just not playable right now. These poor Furies. Most of them are in the air and they're just dying. They're just dying for nothing. You may need to retreat. I don't think so. I don't think so. We have mobility. As long as I don't lose too many more Furies, then we're fine. Come on, just charge them. I hate this so much. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I think they're finally starting to leash. They're finally starting to believe. Yeah, nice. And with these guys shattered, we're good. There's normal air units, and then there's Nurgle Rotflies. Oh, do they suffer the same problem? That's brutal. Yeah, cavalry, they leash super hard too. We really need the new patch to fix that. Hopefully soon enough, though. Can't be too long away, right? Yeah, everything getting perma-stuck. All right, nice. I think it matters a lot more if you're trying to do these sort of hidden run tactics. If you're sort of playing normally and you are routing units at a proper pace, especially with stuff like Hammer and Anvil, it doesn't matter as much. So there is that. Furies aren't the best campaign unit. You know, if they could disengage well, they would actually be quite strong. I think people underrate how good Furies are. Yeah, mobility. Or, you know, maybe it could just be my mobility bias, though. I love me some speed demons. All right, nice. So I can just escort these spearmen off the battlefield. Nice. We have a unit of spears. Nice. They're routed. Terror routed, anyways. Okay, nice. And then we can sort of just keep cycling through and routing off these guys. Let's see, where are the other guys, though? Okay, we have a couple more spears there. And then... yeah, unit over there, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. I gotta say, though, one thing that I really don't like about Furies, they're really bad at chasing units. They will not kill routing units at all. Something about how they chase is sort of weird. It's almost like they don't attack while they're moving. So if you sort of just run away from Furies, usually you can avoid taking damage from them. I feel like the cavalry charge is actually a benefit to the target because they get bounced around. In general, you still want to get that charge bonus though, and the impact damage. Cavalry charging isn't that bad. Yeah, and there's some high impact charges too, especially from the ogres. It's crazy. All right, so there's an issue on armor here. We still have quite a few armored units, but I think Kairos should be able to sort of cycle charge his way to victory here. A little bit of poke in and out action, and I should be fine. These guys will run out of ammo, but if I can get these guys to split up, we'll be fine. Slaanesh lawnmowers, yeah, they're great. They're great. The only problem with them is that they are incredibly squishy. Yeah, Mournfang cavalry. Lots of Mournfang cavalry fans I found over the lifespan of Warhammer. Yeah. Heavy mass charges. They're great. So I'm thinking right now, what I want to do is probably try and kill off their lords. Since that'll give them a nice leadership debuff. And that'll make the rest of the infantry pretty easy to take out. A little bit of cycle charge action from Kairos should more or less be able to do it. Seems like all these guys are sort of bugged. Because they're just standing around waiting for... Yeah, they're just standing around waiting for my Furies to get in the fight, I guess. So this will let me sort of micro with Kairos a bit. Can you tell how much damage Kairos did? Quite a bit. Let's take a look. He's got almost 500 kills. But only 2,000 gold value, which is not the highest damage in the world. But yeah, if he can kill off these guys, we'll be good. Don't think they get stuck as much as horses. Yeah, high mass units generally don't suffer as much from the weird disengage thing. So there is that. I think they might have fixed that too with this patch, but I could be wrong. I forget if the cavalry being stuck was just a problem with last patch or not. Okay, we can times 4 speed this. These guys are sort of not even attacking me. It's weird. I don't know why, but it will give us a victory. Eventually. Kairos does have a mighty 20 charge bonus, which means that on the charge, he's roughly as strong as your normal lord on the charge. This is a little bit brutal though, I must say. At least it's not difficult, and it means I can sort of chill back and relax and talk with chat. Are they going to fix artillery charging once out of ammo? Oh yeah, the out of ammo thing. I'm not sure. I'll have to report that as a bug. I think like right now there's a few other issues that are a bit more important. But the whole like rushing into melee when you're out of ammo is sort of weird. Like there should be a toggle for that, right? There isn't, like, most people wouldn't want to have that on. I guess technically it's because Kislev is hybrid infantry, but like, for most range units, you don't want to go into melee. Yeah, Kairos is great. He's great. Honestly, if we get Unbreakable on him, we might be able to become unkillable once we get the infinite magic bug going. Will flyers be fixed when Immortal Empires releases? I think it'll be fixed before with patch 1.3. I don't know if it's on the roadmap though. You guys would have to check. Yeah, perfectly logical behavior. Yeah, you know, they're just itching for a fight, so they just naturally want to rush in. I have no idea what the AI is doing, by the way. This is some weird AI behavior. But sometimes when you run out, like when you get really low on units, they'll sort of just derp out. How would you deal with artillery as Nurgle? Furies, usually. If you want a quick way of dealing with artillery, Furies is the way to go. Hey, Flying Taco, hello. Oh! The AI, they unbroke themselves. They're moving around again. All right. Now we have some more micro to do. Cultists. Yeah, cultists are great too. Very fast. Alternatively, you can just win the battle, the frontline battle well enough, and you'll also be good. Yeah, the Flying Taco. He's back in chat. Kairos having a hard time killing the single Astromancer. I will chase him off just because I know he's going to come back if I don't. Do Tzeentch shields regenerate infinitely? Yes, they regenerate infinitely. Honestly, Tzeentch shields are not as problematic as many people would think for multiplayer. And for campaign, it doesn't really matter that you can use Tzeentch shields to cheese. Because I don't think there's a huge problem with cheese in general. As long as it's fairly quick. But yeah, it's infinite. But yeah, actually, Khorne is one of the strongest factions in multiplayer right now by a decently large margin too. So yeah, if you think Tzeentch is a problem, you should try playing Khorne. He's a beast. All right, nice. So we have a Lord over here, and she should be going down soon. A little bit of cycle charging. I don't think the formation attack on the halberds is going to do them dirty. They probably won't really be able to hurt Kairos too much, and then I should be just fine. See, looks like the Lord. Man, she is a tanky fellow, though. Gotta say. I guess for starters, we can route off these spearmen. Big charge from the Furies should deal with them. Basically, any isolated unit I should be able to beat. Khorne is strongest in campaign too. Actually, yeah, Khorne has some pretty nice campaign mechanics. I think in the head-to-head campaign community, they all agree that Khorne is, or at least I think the general consensus is that Khorne is the best head-to-head faction. Because, like, you just get so many free armies. Shields are capped to 10% of the unit's current HP, not their maximum HP. This is something that a lot of people will get wrong. So if your unit is very damaged, you won't get that many shields, which actually really keeps Tzeentch shields in check. Otherwise, they would actually be much stronger. Hey, end times. Hello, hello. Hope everything's going well for you. We're just cheesing the battle a little bit, trying to secure a nice early game start for ourselves in this brutal campaign. Okay, nice. This should be another free unit of spears. Nice. And then there's a chance that my Furies can also kill off the Lord. We'll see, though. It sort of depends, right? If I start taking a lot of HP damage on the Furies, I probably want to disengage, but for whatever reason, she's really averse to taking fights. The AI is just sort of chasing down my pinks over here. And that is helping me a lot, because it just gives my flying units free attacks. More or less. Is Khorne super rich? Does he actually have good economy mechanics? I wouldn't know. Okay, nice. Let's keep hunting down the Lord. Let's run away from those Jade Warriors real quick. No, not like this. Don't leash. Don't leash. Darn you. Okay, nice. Nice. Man, if you disengage, any unit that is stuck in the middle of infantry is essentially dead. Brutal. Khorne gets super rich by doing battles. I see, I see. Sacking economy. Hey, my favorite type of economy. I like it, I like it. Okay, let's see how well we do versus armor. If I can't kill off these halberds here, that's going to be a bit of a problem, but we'll see. You know, they're attacking one of my units of Furies. The problem is that they do have a few reinforcements showing up. So I wanna disengage first. Blood hosts eat up all your... Yeah, blood hosts eat up a lot of money, it's true. Dang it. Oh, look at that. So much damage. We lost a whole unit of Furies on the disengage. Can I find the Lord, though? If I can find her, that we should be fine. If I halt, will that do it? Oh, halt actually sort of works. Halt actually sort of works as a disengage. Oh my gosh, I think I just discovered something amazing. You can disengage your flyers a little bit if you hit halt. Not bad, not bad. Interesting, I can't find her. I can't find that Lord. Now, we did lose a unit of Furies, and almost the rest of the army is armor. Terrifying, terrifying. You can't stop playing Kugath. Man, I wish I could love the Kugath campaign more, but it just feels so slow. So slow. Even the if you want to play even normally optimally as Kugath, it'll just, you gotta blob up and heal up 24/7. I thought they fixed this bug. There we go. Kairos landed. Come on, beat her up. She's not even fighting you, Kairos. Yeah, he'll kill her eventually. Oh, halberds. Yeah, this is gonna be a long battle. This is gonna be Kairos winning this entire thing, because we all know the Furies are not gonna do too much. Just gotta keep a close eye on Kairos, make sure he doesn't spontaneously die to a bad engagement. But once she's down, we're gonna be seeing some pretty nice leadership debuffs on everybody. And then a bit of Kairos poke and surround should more or less get us there. It helps early on not to fill out a 20 stack and lean on Scarbrand. Yeah, I sort of felt that too. Like, basically, Scarbrand, you don't recruit units or anything. You just have your hyper elite like you just focus on blood hosts as your main source of armies, and then it sort of works out pretty well from there. Because like your main army, you won't suffer any supply lines, and then yeah, and then you're sort of just dandy. Alright, so now we're sort of down to just these Jade Warriors. Now, they're still pretty high leadership. I guess just from legendary bonuses. So, I'll play it out carefully. I would love to kill off this Halberd unit, but they're a tiny bit too safe right now. And actually, one thing I could do, I could land Kairos. And that'll make it where it's a little bit easier to get charges with them. Cycle charging, yeah, it should be a little bit faster this way. There we go. Here we go. Now we're rolling. If these guys keep chasing my pinks too, that'd be great. And then as soon as I get low on leadership, we'll be good. And then we'll have defeated an army vastly larger than ours. And then we just have to win the settlement battle, and then we'll be good. I can't lose this battle though, because if I do, I lose out on so much experience that I need for levels. Okay, we need to fly back up. We also have another Jade Warrior over here that needs harassing. Oh, nice. It looks like they're leashed onto my pinks. So Kairos should be able to basically get free hits on them. Yeah, I think Scarbrand's pretty fun, I gotta say. Like, because you also have a legendary lord that is just an insane fighter. The factions that have very strong... Oh, wow, they army lost. The factions that have very strong legendary lords that can just keep grinding out forever, they generally have a nice time. Good news, I'll probably have Infernal Gateway next fight. Yeah, that's gonna be good. And then I just need to hit level 11 and I can start getting infinite wins. And then we're fine. Then we're totally fine. Unfortunately, we're still sieging this settlement, but I guess that's okay, right? We just keep sieging them down. If they sally out again, we'll win that fight. There we go. Infernal Gateway, we done did it. And I will level it up. Or yeah, I'll level it up. Nice. Level 2 Infernal Gateway, guys. We did it. Now, if I go ahead and pick up this guy and start recruiting a few more Furies here, then he can hop over and give Kairos a bit of an extra army. Yeah, it gave me the victory. Oh, did we time out? Is that what happened? Oh, I see. That's I should change that. We should be playing on because that strat is too cheesy. Where's the battle timer? Let's see. Battle timer. Yeah, because there we go. Unlimited battle timer. Nice. Yeah, all my settings got reset because of the... All my settings got reset because of the new PC. I know, I time scammed them. Whoopsies. Whoopsie daisies. I thought that the army lost. That's why it looks sort of weird. Alright, alright. So they have a few archers. They got a few spears. They shouldn't be too much of an issue. Nice. Kairos is a little bit low, but now that we have another 40 winds of magic, I'm feeling pretty happy. We're gonna save most of, we're gonna, like, yeah, we're gonna not use too many pink fires and mostly focus on Infernal Gateway since the Jade Warriors are the biggest threat here. And then we should be good. Yeah, this is on the new PC, Flying Taco. It's great. Now, how do we, let's see, how do we get these guys to blob up the hardest? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like Kairos alone probably won't draw in more than a single unit. But for now, I guess, you know, we'll attack the archers and see how it goes. Thankfully, the AI loves going for Lord sniping. So as long as I can dodge with Kairos, we're fine. Wow, those peasant horsemen are doing pretty well despite how bad that fight's going for them. Oh man, that missile volley is scary. And now we have to run for our lives. All right. Let's see. I would really want to overcast this pink fire on the peasants, but it's just too scary. I don't want to take overcast damage. You have to be very careful here. Usually have a soul grinder or cultist for blobs. Yeah, I think cultist spam is pretty nice. Don't you dare. Oh, halt. Man, halt is so good. I can't believe I figured that out. Oh, did it stop working? There we go. Yeah, nice. And they're out of there. Sweet. We actually saved our Furies for once. If I had known that earlier, I'd have a lot more Furies right now, but neither here nor there. Nice. Another good peasant archer pick. I think I might have to pink fire these guys just because they're pretty high on HP. But one pink fire shouldn't ruin us here. And then I'll still have enough for 2 normal Infernal Gateway casts. Sweet, sweet. Alright, here we go. Alternatively, I could just land Kairos in here and see what the AI does. It's not like the peasant archers are gonna kill him, right? Actually, maybe. That's a lot of damage. Oh, but perhaps the blobbing begins? Nice. I got them to skirmish away from me. This is good. And then if these guys pull in a little bit more, this could be huge. This could be huge. Alternatively, it may not be. Oh, it's pretty good. I don't know how I feel about this, but I think it's alright. Kairos taking a butt ton of damage, but he's not moving at all. There we go. Attack animations are done. So if I go here, the landed Furies should draw these guys' attention. Nice. Big ol' Infernal Gateway plopped right in the middle over there. We may take an overcast explosion on Kairos, but that's okay. And nice. Alright, we're set, guys. We're set. Not a fear in the world. Look at that balance of power. You can see it moving across the screen now. Oh, glorious. I can't believe I didn't do this earlier in the last campaign. That is OP. Basically killed off everybody here. Nice. And that is why we go for the extra units mod. So we can have fun with crazy AoEs. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, MB, for noticing that the pinks were dying. Alright, nice. Nice. That was, how long was that going on for? Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, let's save them. Let's save them. All right, nice. Just a minor emergency, a minor catastrophic event that almost went terribly for me. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's what I get for not looking at the minimap. All right, nice. So let's land in Kairos, and I think we probably don't even need to do a big vortex spell here. Probably just a Fury Surround is enough to rout these guys. Let's take a look. Hey, Zone, hello. Oh, Zone, you're a member. Didn't even notice. Sick. Nice. All right. All right, there we go. We're good. All right, Pinks. Stay safe. Don't get killed by halberds. Hey, Zone, I found a cool thing about disengaging flying units. If you hit halt, then they won't leash back into the fight. Although honestly, in the meta right now, I don't think you really like cycle charge with flying too often. So maybe that doesn't matter very much. Plus, they're gonna fix it in the next patch anyway, so does it really matter? Does it really matter? Maybe. Yeah, time for a new video about that. Yeah. Ah, you changed your membership from Patreon to YouTube. Sick. Yeah, the Patreon thing is sort of weird. I haven't really had a good amount of time to really push for the Patreon, so I'm sort of just sticking with the YouTube members for now. And honestly, I haven't really done too much for the YouTube members. I need to do like more posts and more special events for my YouTube members. All right, nice. Do we have an overcast? We do. Nice. Let's get another big Infernal Gateway. I can't believe you can get Infernal Gateway at like level 6. That's huge, man. That's so huge for this campaign. That's like overcast too. It just kills infantry. Nice. All right, the level farm begins. We're gonna have a level 50 Kairos. He's gonna be crushing the enemy, and then we're gonna win the campaign with this. Let's see. So what works best with Infernal Gateway? I guess mass spawn is probably what I want. Whole bunch of spawn. They won't take too much damage. If I still had Forsaken with 40% spell resist, it would be way better, but you can't have everything. Alright, we'll need a hot second for Kairos to kill this guy. It's gonna... You know, maybe if I land him so he doesn't pick back into the air, he'll chase him off a bit easier. Yeah, the halt ability on Kairos is great. Really good stuff. Alright, he's gonna make it out with half HP, but that's okay. There's a follower in the realm of Slaanesh that gives you 300% experience. That's pretty good. Though I do prefer the growth followers from Slaanesh. So while we're here, while we have some members in chat, what I could do a little bit of renaming. Hey Zone, how long do you think you'll live if I rename this one to Zone? Are you expecting 2 turns, 1 turn, maybe even 0 turns? Who knows? I saw we had Luperden early on too. Let's go ahead and name a Fury after him. There we go. Nice. You guys are... You're not gonna last long at all, but I'm sure it's fine. Hey, Yab Goo, hello. Immortal, all right. Very optimistic of you. Hey, and we can upgrade this bad boy. So people said that, yeah, they said that this gives you extra recruitment capacity. But they might have changed that, or people are lying, because I don't see extra recruitment capacity. It gives cost reduction for recruitment. This one removes traits. They both remove traits. They both give money. This one's cost reduction for infrastructure. The portal seems sort of useless. I don't know what you guys were talking about. I see no notably strong difference for this portal building. Like the fortress just is better because of growth, right? Unless I'm blind. No, I don't see any recruitment capacity. Yeah, maybe just not for Tzeentch, I guess. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. Hey, and we can auto-resolve this too. Beautiful. He only gets 5 kills. Nice. Alrighty. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Then we can run back over here and replenish. Okay, so now that we have a nice leveling for Kairos, now we want to slowly build up, we want to finish up his spell kit and then max out on the blue line. Unfortunately, our ally takes that settlement. But what we could do is that we can transfer this settlement. Oh, we have to wait 10 turns. Oh, wait, no, we just had to select this. Sweet. So if I transfer the settlement to, is there anyone I can do it that is cheap enough? I don't actually have too many books, but they're not the hardest things to get. Alright, looks like we'll have to wait a bit, but there'll be my new level up. My new level up magnet. Though I will say it is annoying that the AI just took my farm over there. Maybe I fight the ogres, but I sort of like being friends with these guys. So I don't really want to start a big pit fight with them. You missed the last episode. How did Kathy get that settlement? So we started a new campaign. I transferred settlement for Kathy to get that. So it wasn't some sort of crazy invasion, no. Alright, so we're actually surrounded by allies right now, which is sort of awkward. I would rather have an enemy to fight. So we're going to get a few more books on Kairos, and then that'll let us transfer the settlement, and then we'll be fine. And then I can start recruiting like some Spawn and maybe some Forsaken into this here army. Defensive alliance. If I accept this, do I lose the transfer settlement ability? I might. Let's see. You know, I'll risk it. Worst case, you know, we'll poke around Cathay. Nice, I can still transfer settlement. Sweet. Alright. We're still waiting on the books, but the cheapest faction to give this to would be the... I think it was the Cathay faction. Was it? Cathay is 1,000, 700. Man, the transfer settlement gets expensive real fast, guys. Jeez Louise. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I guess we're not transferring settlements anymore. So what do I do now then? Do I just build up for the invasion of the realm of Slaanesh? I guess I do. You can mess with your allies, I believe. Yeah, I can mess with them, but yeah, I'm sort of without a cause, and I can't move Kairos, and I don't know why. Oh, it's because I used the books thing. Yeah. Whoopsies. What are these guys doing? Non-aggression pact. I guess I don't really want to fight those guys. They're terrifying. I guess we can close a portal when they open up in 12 turns. And then I should be able to... And then I can jump in through another portal. And that'll sort of be my way of building up. Let's see. Can I get cultists yet? No. I like having cultists. There's also an event that gives it. But spawn are just sort of... They're more important. And I'll need to start recruiting units before the portal event happens. For now, we'll just sort of keep being friends with these guys so we don't get run over. Oh, the Furies! Oh no! You know what? I'll give you some free Forsaken because you technically didn't die there. Man, I just casually deleted you guys. My goodness. Oh boy! All right. We have a few turns to pass, you know. I gave them all to Taco. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Brutal. Okay, nice. I'm gonna skip on the Forsaken and just Actually, now I'll go for Forsaken. They're actually quite good. We'll get a few spawn. We'll close up the first portal that opens so it doesn't spawn some guys. And then we'll hop into the realm of Slaanesh for the other. We'll hopefully not get absolutely murdered. Over here, Greater Arcane Conduit. Great for that extra damage. This guy wants to work towards extra Winds of Magic too. And then, whoopsies. And then we can rename this guy to Zone. There we go. This guy to Lupar Dan. There we go. Yeah, you're back. You just got converted into Forsaken is all, right? That's lore accurate. Right? I think so. Anyways, let's just keep farming books. We're reading. That's all we're doing. Thanos snapped all the members. Amazing. What is halt? It's just a battle command you can do. If you hit I think the normal hotkey is H. I think. If you want to stop your units from moving. Ooh, this is a strange style of play. This is a really weird style of play. It's sort of because we just can't conquer very well right now. So we're stuck on our base and just trying to make marginal gains. There we go. So we have the books now. If I select this and take a look at the transfer settlement cost, you can see we have to get more expensive. Are we getting ripped off? Let's see. Is there any enemy faction I can do it for? Because that would make life easier. Wait, I can just give it to me? That's hilarious. All right. Sure. Maybe I will do that. But preferably someone else. Oh my gosh, we're getting ripped off. I could give it to the Flaming Scribes and declare war on them. No one else is really at war with them, and I don't really need to be friends with them. So you know what? Let's just do that. And then we're going to conspicuously break our treaties. There we go. Ending a treaty shortly after signing it will be an act of treachery. Okay, so 5 turns. 5 turns we'll get rid of that, and then we'll slowly we'll eventually attack these guys. First things first, so I need to build up. Yeah, and no one else is at war with this Tzeentch faction, so I should be able to bully them into infinity, and then we'll be fine. Hey, Great Book of Grudges. Hello. Are you the Great Book of Grudges or another Great Book of Grudges? Because I see your image is different. All right. Yeah, these types of challenge campaigns really make you play around with the mechanics a lot more of the game, rather than just sort of having the sandbox feel. It's sort of like the way I like to describe how I play difficult campaigns is, it's like solving a puzzle box, less than just sort of hanging around and having fun. It's not Nathan, all right. A different Great Book of Grudges. Interesting. The emblem on the 2 Tzeentch factions is so similar. Yeah, it's quite close. Oh wait, are these guys part of these guys? Oh, well, you know, that's fine. I can still beat them up. I thought I gave them. I thought I gave it to these guys, but yeah, it's slightly different. This is a wing and this is a bird. All right. It's fine though. It's fine. Tzeentch is one of the only guys that we can beat up, and I will take advantage of that. There's a minor problem in that we'll be at war with them while we're in the realms of Slaanesh, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, Flaming Scribes and Sartorial's Watchers. Totally different factions. Totally. And they get annihilated by Miao Ying. It looks like Miao Ying in this campaign is becoming a terrifying menace. Wonderful. I am not excited to see that, but generally she's not too aggressive. If you compare it to Kislev, she's pretty chill. Kislev is the faction that you really have to worry about, because they'll travel all the way from the south to find you and hunt you down. Yeah, and I think on this patch, Kislev is still quite scary indeed. Man, still one turn before we can cancel that treaty. I'm hoping that I can get them to declare war on me. Really, that would be the best if they could just get it out of the way. Because then I have to slowly cancel treaties and such. Oh, they're doing it. No, they want more treaties. Dang. You have any advice on Cathay versus Nurgle in multiplayer or single player? I am a man of many Warhammer game modes, so you'll have to clarify. But generally, Nurgle is advantage in multiplayer if they play it right, but Cathay wins if they trade up and early. So you want to get your ranged units in range and firing as soon as possible. Nice, so we can end that treaty, and then if I declare war, we have another 5 turns, so we're probably not going to fight them until after we come back from the realm of Slaanesh. But that is A-okay with me. Nice. We're going to have a 19 stack. Portal's going to open up here. We'll close it, then we head down and hop through the other portal afterwards. In multiplayer, yeah, in multiplayer, you want cannons usually. Cannons are really high DPS. And then you want like a million crossbows. And a couple units of cavalry to shut down their Fury spam. Yeah, Furies are really good in multiplayer, guys. I know people don't like them in campaign, but multiplayer is where they were meant to be. The Great Book of Grudges, not just a book, but series of books collecting grudges from each period of... Oh, you're explaining what the Great Book of Grudges is. Nice, nice. Okay, 2 more Forsaken. And then we should get portals opening up next turn, and then we'll be seeing some real action, guys. Some right proper action. It's gonna be good. Nice. Portal time. Here we go. This one's actually pretty far away, but that's okay. That's alright. We'll head on over there. Increased mobility is great. And then, yeah, we just start heading over there, and we're gonna raid these guys just to be as annoying as possible. And then, yeah, then we should be good. You know what? I might as well just go into the realm of Slaanesh right away, right? There's no point really dilly-dallying. Come on, get there. Oh, he's so close. Oh, we did it. Yeah, if you're right beside it, sometimes you can right-click again and get a little bit of extra movement. It's great. Very nice. So we just barely squeaked into there. And now we're gonna play, we're gonna do a little bit of gambling, guys. This is the closest thing we'll get to gambling in Warhammer. Nice, and as long as we don't die to any of the Slaanesh armies here, we'll be just fine. Kislev will send 3 more stacks to kill you. If Kislev sends 2 stacks, we're dead. Yeah, there's no way we can beat that. Alright, let's see. What else is good? I guess Reveal Shroud. I definitely want that. And then we can just blitz through. We have more than enough money to get through this realm. No problem. No problem. And then hopefully we get the growth bonuses so that we can get to tier 5 as soon as possible. Have you tried using Swift Wings on infantry like Zargard? I wouldn't. That's like a pretty low value play, I'd say. Yeah. There's like a few situations where a speed bonus can help you guys, but generally I would say you don't really need it. So the first few rifts are basically auto skips. They'll like never give you anything good. The last 3 portals are where it's really at though. And they all have a chance of giving you some really nice items. So that's what we'll be focusing on. If we do fight a Slaanesh battle, if we can win it, it's totally fine. And given that I have a huge melee army and a ton of AoE, I think we should be. Nice. Let's go this way. Pretty good, pretty good. Thankfully, we can pass by a ton of turns very quickly. 60% charge bonus. Charge bonus is not... 60% charge bonus on Zargard won't really do much for them. So the big problem with buff spells is that very often they don't win you the engagement. They'll give you slightly more value, but like when it comes to actual battlefield impact, you would much rather have think about it this way. 10% chip damage across the entire army sounds pretty good, but it doesn't help you flank the cannons that are shooting you to death. And that is sort of the problem with buff spells. They don't help you shut down key targets. Yeah, and then the big problem with Swiftwing is that you only get an extra 10 charge bonus on your Zargard. So they really nerfed that weapon. You only get like 10 more charge bonus on your Zargard, which isn't enough to really be too impactful. So I'm gonna march stance here just to get through this faster. It will be a little bit risky though, since if we do get attacked, the fight's gonna be a tiny bit closer, but not the end of the world. Yeah. You know, honestly, tomorrow I might do a wind farm stream. Also, by the way, so for some behind the scenes on the wind farm streams, obviously we're gonna run out of factions fairly quickly. But I think something that could be very fun is to do a wind farm stream. Oh, we're lagging a bit. Is to do a wind farm stream that is unit centric. So instead of Cathay wind farming, it'll be like Sky Lantern wind farming, and I feel like that'll be a very nice continuation of that. This is a really bad one. Okay, we're gonna move on. We still have 2 portals, guys. 2 portals, and we do have to fight a Slaanesh battle. So we'll have to be very careful, because when you hop through this one, the chances of you going into a fight is fairly high. Great Book of Grudges saying, "Ah, I hate truth." No, it's not the end of the world. If you want to run the spell, have fun running the spell, you know? Alright, now hopefully we just get a sick upgrade here. All lords and heroes. Yes. We level up 5 times. And we get the most OP ancillary in the game. I think that's how you say it. I'll have to read it through properly, but yeah. Yeah, we're taking this 100%. Public order is no matter anymore. Amazing. All right. What's it called? Ancillary. Yeah, it's called Ancillary. Sweet. Nice. Oh, we did it. All right. So then I can take this. So now we have Infinite Winds of Magic. And then we have our Infernal Gateway. We're going to get extra power reserves for even more Infinite Winds of Magic. You might be wondering, what does more infinite mean? More infinite just, yeah, we get extra wins for every cast, which is great. Gaze of Fate is pretty cool, but honestly, I don't really need it just yet. I'm instead going to... I could save levels and spam all these guys at the same time. Let's do that. Nice. And we have a cultist at level 7. Really, really good. And then we have this guy who leveled up a ton. Man, Realm of Slaanesh is so OP, guys. Realm of Slaanesh is too good. It's too good. Yeah, Kairos with the waifu. Indeed. And we can bully these guys. And now, we can bully them right now. That's amazing. Alright, yeah, this campaign is gonna be... We're set, guys. It's gonna be the easiest challenge campaign I've ever played. I see no issues that could possibly arise. Hey, Alex Karen, hello. Let's name you after a unit that's probably gonna die. All right. Wind farm, except it's a 2v2 and you have to carry a chat member. That'd be pretty fun. Although I think the networking part would probably really slow down the stream, sadly. But if I could find a way to easily set it up, I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, here we go. Alex Karen, let's see how long you live. Alright, now we could do this quest battle. It is against Tzeentch, which means that they don't have the extra OP units. So let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. Come on. Come on. Give me the fight. Nice. And then if we win this, then we'll be good. Oh yes, I think this campaign should go smoothly. But first things first, I need to do a corn wind farming, and then I need to do a what are the factions I haven't played yet? Corn and ogres, right? Corn, ogres, and was there one more? I feel like there was one more that I'm forgetting. Did Slaanesh? Did I do Tzeentch yet? Yeah, I did Slaanesh, Tzeentch, Kislev, Cathay, Nurgle. Yeah, I just have to do the 2. Does Kairos have spell? Does Kairos have spell Enticity by default? I have no idea what you're talking about, good sir. If I die, it's all part of the plan. Exactly. Just corn and ogre. Sweet. Well, yeah, then that's on the chopping block then. All right. So this guy has to make sure he doesn't die. And then if we just sort of get in here with all of my spawn and such, I think we're fine. AI is going to be having a ton of pink horrors here. And I think if we just slam that bad boy down, we're good. See, no problems. Nice. Look at that. Massive damage. Oh my gosh, massive damage. Oh, it didn't even stop. It just killed everything. Yeah, Infernal Gateway is probably one of the better spells that you can cast as a Tzeentch player. I'll say Infernal Gateway feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Will the AI stop trying to snipe my lord? Get out of there, Kairos. Man, that was some hefty damage. I'm used to him being a lot tankier. But yeah, if you don't dodge with him, he'll get beat up. Okay, nice. So another big ol' Infernal Gateway here. Then we run away with Kairos again. And then I think we finish this battle with basically no losses. Basically no losses. You know, a couple Forsaken got beat up, but everything else here looks about right. Oh, I guess Kairos. Kairos taking so much damage is probably the worst part on the damage front side of things, but nice. He'll live. He'll live. Can I get a... Man, he does not let up. This guy. Can I blue fire him back? Yeah, that's right. How's it feel? All right. You've defeated your past self. Wait, that was Kairos? What's going on with the lore? I was killing Kairos? All right. Sure, sure. Wait, your future self attacks from the rear? Oh my gosh, not... Oh my gosh. I will say, the thematics of this battle are hilarious. But I have no idea what's going on. Just Kairos shenanigans. I will say, though, this guy, he's pretty good at blue fire. Oh no, leave me alone! Oh, I'm gonna get killed by myself. Well, that's unfortunate. Is there a thing that says Kairos has to survive the battle? Because he's not gonna live if this keeps up. Oh, he lands! He lands, there's a chance. Alright, sweet. So we have Kairos chilling. Just chilling in the distance with no HP left. Nice. We have my poor caster over here getting annihilated. My spawn are getting deleted off the face of the planet. But I think we should still win it. Oh man, my spawn got so beat up. Thankfully, they still have high model count, so they won't disappear entirely. Alright, we're good. Yeah, Kairos in the multiverse of madness. Indeed. Alright, a little bit of blue fire action. Firing off into my spawn in the distance. Yeah, we're good, we're good. As long as there's no present Kairos that comes in to kill me, I think we're fine. Nice. And he's dead. Now, what does my future have? Why is my future only level 15? Why is he not spamming Infernal Gateways? Nice. Defeat your future self. Alright, yeah. We're good. We're good. Only a mildly sketchy battle. Oh, man. I gotta say, quite fun. CA. CA, they never fail with the thematics. Nice. Not even close. I will need to heal, though, before I start chain sacking that minor settlement, though. That was far too close. Oh, that's a hilarious quest battle. Yeah, the AI loves sniping your guys. Also, wow, look at that. All my members took no damage. You got tons of kills and no HP damage. Good on you guys. Next up, we'll get some money. I've got the Staff of Tomorrow, which is insane corruption. Sweet. Nice. And I still have movement to get into replenishment territory. Oh, I got the defeat trait for myself. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. All right. Man, that's really fun. I will say that is. I did not expect that. All right, and then because we saved up our levels, we can go ham on this. So barriers are sweet. Wow, that's good. That's really good. This is all amazing. This is all so good. I just want everything. Winds of Magic is great. And then the barrier plus 20% is really good. Winds of Magic cost for spells. Oh my gosh. Kairos is great when you actually know what you're doing. Oh my jeez. Alright. I'm liking this. Classic Tzeentch, can't trust anyone, especially yourself. Amazing. Oh man, the memes are endless with Tzeentch. Alright. So now what we do is we chain sack this settlement, and then we wait for the next portal event, and then we hop through and start bullying some people. In the meantime, while we wait, I guess either we bully Cathay, or we chain sack this for 30 turns and then just launch our invasion of the Empire, because the Empire, their armies are just really weak to Forsaken spawn. Really, really weak. I think it should just be a waffle stomp over there. Nice. Do I even need +2 control at this point? We have +25. I don't think we do. I will go for the sick bombardment ability though. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna go into camp stance here. We're gonna park ourselves here. And then give ourselves more books. And then we're gonna bully them. And then we'll have a set campaign. One of the best quest battles I've ever played. Although I guess the actual mechanics of it weren't too interesting. But the thematics were just great. What is this? Useless. That's what it is. Now here's the problem. I'm going to draw these guys into a war against the Tzeentch faction. And they may steal the settlement if I'm not careful. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I guess if well, I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do it is. Because if they steal it, then I won't have, 2 settlements in this province, and that's just a pain. Alright, nice. Thankfully, they moved a bit further away. The Kurgan warbands. I love that the Kurgan warbands just donate money to every faction. Like, every couple of turns. Like, they'll always give demons their money, and they'll always give Cathay money, because they're just ramming their heads into a wall. Quite literally in many cases. Valiant defeat? Really? Alright. Is, that's a bit strange, but, whatever. At least the battle won't be too difficult. I wonder if this mod gives the AI extra melee stats. We'll see based on how our Forsaken trade. The tech that gives +20 max wins is really helpful. Yeah. Yeah, I should look for that one. You can ask them to help. I don't want them to steal the settlement. Don't call them into the war. Oh, that's the big brain play that I totally didn't consider. There you go. Chat always coming in with the solutions, but always 5 seconds too late because I'm playing too quickly. Brutal. You may also notice these guys are not stealth, and that's because to make the mod work, Tzeentch is the only faction that is sort of gimped. So they'll play normally. And that makes our lives a little bit easier here. Let's see, we got some Lord Snipe action on the Kairos. He's taking a little bit of heat. Gonna dish back a little bit of pain over there. Final transmutation, because I just have a disgusting amount of Winds of Magic. The ability reset too, by the way. Really good on Kairos, because it means I can spam out my one and only strong spell. Nice, and then we can big ol' vortex over there. Nice. We're not really playing this battle efficiently because we don't really have to. I don't think I'm going to take that much damage from these Tzeentch pals. Are we out of winds? No, we still have tons of winds. Nice. Another big vortexer should do it. Okay, you know what? I said we weren't going to take a lot of damage. We actually are, because I think he's spamming a bunch of spells on my guys. So my spawn took yeah, my spawn are just taking tons of damage. Alright, alright. We'll play a tiny bit carefully. But only a little bit. I refuse to play this any more efficiently than I have to. Alright, what's happening here? Geez, what is Kairos doing? He's flying around. Oh my gosh, that's spell spam. Who would have guessed that Tzeentch is good at spamming spells? Alright. Oh my gosh, he's still doing it, even though their army lost. Get out of there. My three guys. Alright. There we go. Well, that went a lot worse than it should have. Maybe I should have microed and actually spread out a bit. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. We almost lost our members, yes. Is Final Transmutation any better in 3 compared to 2? It's worse, actually. It's worse or even. Final Transmutation generally isn't like a crazy hitting spell anymore. But if you need something to kill single entities, it's still an option. Alright, so we're gonna camp here. Oh, they joined. They joined the war with these guys. How dare you? It's fine, I still have these guys. That's fine. Let's see. I won't lose this. I still have a good amount of guys there. So we're fine, we're fine. I didn't even realize. Didn't even realize I was being backstabbed by my own allies. Now, what upgrades was I getting? Infernal Gateway, we don't really need Earthing. Missile Resist, so I don't accidentally lose Kairos. And then now we can finally start going into that sweet, sweet blue tree. Yeah, metal's like, it's not that much weaker. Final Transmutation is still roughly the same in strength. Also, Overcharged Egg, thank you very much for the £5. Very, very much appreciated. Saying, you are a true bad man. Love the videos and gameplay, keep it up. I don't know what bad man means exactly, but thank you. Thank you, good sir. Alright, looks like things are going well. Things are going well. So we'll chain sack this settlement, we'll get loads of levels, and then we'll be ready to invade the Empire, which should be a fairly straightforward affair after I'm done cleaning up all of these enemies in my backyard. I don't think they'll be too difficult to take out. I'm pretty sure these guys only have 1 settlement. They have 2. They technically have 2 settlements, but yeah, in fact I can probably... I should probably kill these guys off first and then chain sack the Tzeentch settlement. Just so that they don't become a problem later. Yeah, sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Nice, so I'll just send Kairos up over there. It'll be nice and good. Yeah. Do you guys, I know people were talking about invading Cathay as being the best option here. Do you guys, has anyone done a big Empire invasion before? Because I feel like Empire is sort of the that's the easiest place to attack, right? They have loads of settlements, loads of really easy to kill infantry. I guess Norska is a decent option too. Maybe Norska's alright. It's fairly island locked, but then you get constant Empire invasions. 60% physical resist or 60% armor? Excuse me, 60% physical resist each and every single time. Yeah. Physical resist is will do you way better than armor. Unless you're explicitly up against magic damage, in which case, yeah, obviously you want the armor, but yeah, physical resist pound for pound is way better. Oh yeah, I forgot. Back to invisible guys. All right. Scrag campaign is all about cutting up the Empire underbelly. Yeah. I imagine as Scrag you can do that very efficiently too. Okay, nice. So here we go. We just have a couple trolls. Thankfully, they do not have magic this time. So this should be a lot more straightforward. Nice. And then we got some Marauders. They're just gonna pool on in. Marauders are unarmored, so I can easily pink fire them. Then we have the glorious Chaos Warriors. They're gonna try and push through, and then they're just gonna eat an Infernal Gateway. Nice. This is an Infernal Gateway campaign. No doubt about it. Let's see. Yeah, nice. All those guys are routed off. Those Chaos Warriors did hold up a little bit longer than I thought they would, though, but not well enough. In fact, the Chaos Trolls are holding up really long. I get the feeling that that the modder for this challenge one also like this challenge mod also buffs up their melee stats now. Because my rough calculations are not playing out as I expect them to. It is still fun though. It is still fun, but I think that is leading to a lot more difficulties in these fights than I'm expecting. Because it feels like they have a stupid amount of leadership, but maybe that's just legendary. Empire has no answer for Gorgers. Oh yeah, I would imagine. Oh my gosh. Now, Aspiring Champions, they're pretty tanky. I think Blue Fire is a decent choice for some. Maybe a Fate of Yuna, because they have higher than 25 models. Hey, look at that! Fate of Yuna did actually work out well. By the way, guys, Fate of Yuna will not usually kill those guys very quickly. It's just because of, it's just because we're on a higher unit scale. Okay, nice. So I should be able to just carry out the victory now, then. Kairos getting a little bit gooned here by some troll action. Let's go ahead and see if we can give him an assist real quick. There we go. And if they... Yeah, there we go. Army losses. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, man. This is going so much better than yesterday. Yesterday was painful. We were getting annihilated. This time, we're actually, you know, we're clearing out these settlements quickly. Kairos with the 300 kills. Glean Magic is, it's basically another Power of Darkness, and I think it's also broken. I think it doesn't actually work properly, so... there you have that to enjoy, guys. Nice. So we have another settlement now. We can garrison this up and get it ready for the future. I can also get this so that I don't have to worry about later incursions, and then I might as well get this building, because why not? And then I think we just chain sack that Chaos settlement down here. We settle it right before the portals open up, and then we hop through. That seems like the best plan of action, right, guys? Every drinking game where every time I say glorious, you take a shot. That's gonna be pretty bad anytime things are going well. Alternatively, if things are looking bad, you can take a shot if I say stable. Also a very fun drinking game. Many have perished in the playing of that, but it was definitely worth it. Nice. Do we have a province? Dang it, we don't. Barely not a province. That's all right, though. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Extra money. Nice. So this is pretty well secured. We're just going to ignore the fact that Cathay is just terrifying. And then we're going to do a big invasion of the Empire. Kairos in the meantime, I think we'll just keep going blue line. This is... We already have plus 25, so this is not super important. Let's do this. Since changing of ways seems bloody expensive, this one. Nice. Nice, we're doing it. We got the Doom stack rolling. Legend does usually end with close to unbreakable units until army losses kicks in. Sorry, what you mean by that? What's this about Legend? Luckily, Cathay, yeah. Cathay usually don't invade. It's mostly Kislev that does most of the sallying out and wrecking of your face. Whoops, we lost a round of replenishment. That's okay, though. I love the public order. Having high public order on Legendary is so nice. So little that you have to worry about in terms of management. Okay. Oh, look at that. There was a rebellion that happened because of our insane public order debuff. That's very good. Nice. Now, is this guy a caster? Yes. So We're gonna play it smart this time. We're actually gonna split up our armies so that we don't eat a million Searing Dooms. Does that sound good to you guys? Finish his unique skills? Most of them aren't too exciting. Oh, I see. You're just talking about legendary difficulty in general. Sorry, I read that as legend. Legend is... Legend lives free in my mind. Yeah. It's hard to be part of the multiplayer community and not know about Legend. And to not think about them a lot in general. Alright, so we're gonna grab these guys. I said we're gonna grab these guys, and then we're gonna pull them over here. Gonna park them right in that. Grab these guys, put them right here, park them in the distance. Nice. Alright, what you got? What you got, AI? Nothing. They're all invisible. I will say though, this mod is, in a sense, it does make things it makes it where it's harder to cheese the AI, but then it also makes it where you have to cheese the AI, which is sort of a weird thing. So they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. All right. Oh wow, they're really dead. Pretty good. Pretty good. If I go for the cooldown reduction, do that, then they're dead. And then I just have to deal with these guys. Sweet. How are the Ogre Cavalry? They're okay. Ogre Cavalry don't really make me super excited. I know a lot of people really like them, but I don't know. Ogre Cavalry, they miss the mark a little bit for me. Just a little bit. So I notice you guys. I'm keeping you alive. You will live. If I have anything to say about it. I think if I kill off their lord now too, that should be army losses for him. But yeah, Ogre Cavalry are sort of weird because they're quite squishy for how expensive they are. Of course they do a lot of damage, and glass cannons are always quite fun. But it means that they are quite often easily abused, sadly. So if your enemy knows what they're doing, Ogre Cavalry will suffer. If you're playing against the AI though, then you're usually fine. That's like my rough stance on them. But they're far from terrible. They will hold their own in many situations. Sweet. So that's this is a settlement that I'm sacking. They will get rebellions, and if the rebellion takes over, then that's our new enemy to sack, so it's fun. Ooh, yeah, we have loads of Tzeentch corruption. I think once we're invading the Empire, it should be pretty easy to farm to get high corruption, and then everything should sort of just stabilize from there. Nice. Look at that, Locus of Conjuration. This is huge because it's just insane Winds of Magic regeneration. Blue Horrors are fun, of course, but like, come on, how can you pass up more Winds of Magic? Let's see, you like to use them on campaign to counter AI's terror causing large units. Yeah, they're really good at killing single entities. But if you want them for a job, that is one thing you might want them for. Nice. Nice. The only sad thing for me is that we don't have this settlement, but that's sort of okay since I don't want to get too close to Cathay. Look at that. Looks like there was... Oh, no, they held off the rebellion, but they're so beat up now that we should be able to just auto-resolve now. Oh, and it's a bad auto-resolve. All right. We should be able to load in and beat it real fast. Yeah, auto-resolve, I don't know what happened there. Does it just not like Forsaken or something? Should get better as they get chevrons, but still. Let's see, and then after we take over the Empire, here's what I'm thinking. We take over the Empire, it becomes a money farm. We spam out armies, and then we use those to take out just a ton of enemies. Well, actually, I guess, like, I don't know. Empire's a little bit terrifying, right? fighting will go on for a while, maybe we just beeline it for the demon souls, and that's better. Maybe we just go for the demon souls instead. Auto resolves hates injured units. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think we're good. There should basically be nothing here in this garrison, right? Yeah, 300 units. Most of them are here. I should be able to kill them off with this ability. Nice. We're gonna do the overkill of the century on these Marauder horsemen. Nice. That's a great thing about Infernal Gateway. It almost one-shots cavalry when you overcast it. Less so when it comes to normal multiplayer, but like in campaign, you get a few more buffs. Then it'll do quite well. You know, even in multiplayer, it'll still basically ruin cavalry. It's really good. Hey, look at that. We only lost 43 guys. Not bad. Although more than I thought we would have. Just a tiny bit more. Ooh. Let's see. I guess another thing to wonder about is what our late game composition is gonna look like for the final battle, or quest, or oh man, I can't think. Demon Prince battles in general, because I don't think this army composition is like a killer composition. Of course, Kairos is good, and the battles aren't the most difficult things in the world. So maybe I'm just overreacting, but I don't know. It feels a little bit sketchy. Let's see. I don't really need another growth building. Yeah, we're sort of fine on the growth front. Yeah, we're getting surplus every single turn. That's totally fine. So instead, I can worry about yeah, the Tzeentch building to increase our income from buildings, and then yeah, and then that's basically it. That, and between that and money, we're more or less set in terms of the buildings that we want to make. Sweet. 19 Lords of Change. Yeah. Although we won't be able to capture anything, so I think cultist spam is probably better. I think conquering the Empire to build up cultist stacks is probably the way that we want to go. Mass cultists, they'll blob up the enemy and we'll be just fine. Come on, give me the auto resolve. Dang it. We'll play it. Do you have enough books to change ways and get it? What, to get what? Ogres or something? Ooh. Oh, what's it? They do actually have decently sized armies, so I will have to be a little bit careful here. Yeah. And then, yeah, and then after this campaign, I'm thinking the ×4 Slaanesh campaign is what I want to do next. Seems pretty good. Alright. Still though, this should be more or less just us walking in here. Nice. Big ol' Winds of Magic booster. And now we look for the AoEs. We're going to be getting hit by a few spells because of the enemy lord, but that's a-okay. There we go, just making sure that's centered properly. Nice. I think I did a little bit of friendly fire damage on my guys, but that's okay. Another, yep. You know what? Infernal Gateway might be a pretty good spell, guys. Oh my gosh. Kairos. That was just that was a ×4 double Infernal Gateway. We basically won the battle in 2 spell casts. Man, I must say I sort of underestimated how good this spell was before. Like, I knew it was good. I didn't know it was this good. It's just an auto win button. Like, compared to Fate of Yuna. Fate of Yuna just has nothing on this spell. My goodness. Yeah, this is their last settlement. I'm thinking I could kill them, I could finish them off and take out the Tzeentch settlements since they're sort of ripe for the picking. Nice, and then we have a solid, yeah, settlement cap here. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking while we wait for the demon souls thing to open again, we might as well just go for the other settlement. Final battle's a bit of a pain for Tzeentch, even without invisible armies. Yeah, because Tzeentch sort of relies a lot on range units, which is why we're sort of going for this Forsaken Spawn type build. I think we'll be fine, though. If Infernal Gateway can do that off of 3 casts, one of which was just sort of a meme, I think we'll be good. Yeah, I think it's, I don't even think it's contested by Firestorm. Firestorm got nerfed over the, with the change between Warhammer 1 and, Warhammer 2 and 3. So it doesn't really do that much more damage anymore. Like, if you take a look at this, right? 17 per tick? You know, that's okay. I guess that is better than a lot of other damage spells, so I will give it credit for that. Nice. Plus 20% barrier and oh my gosh. Elemental Winds Mastery? That is insane. So we just have infinite damage now for spells. I did not know Kairos was this OP. Yeah, no, we're good. We're beyond good. I have not a single worry for the rest of this campaign. Like, we might even just go into casual mode now. There's nothing else to really worry about. Nothing can kill us. We're indestructible. I'm definitely not calling it early. Okay, but first things first, I do want to kill off these guys. Because it's basically free real estate. We can take over those settlements. And then maybe even kill off these Corrin guys if they get angry at me. For now, we'll also get income buildings here, since there won't be rebellions there anytime soon. Nice. Yeah, the duration is a downside, yeah. The Firestorm moving randomly is what makes it weaker. If it was stationary, it actually would be one of the stronger. It actually would be probably the strongest Vortex, except for its low armor piercing value. Oh, there's a bit of a problem. I want to get this to tier 5. So I do have to park my Kairos there for a bit. That's fine, though. That's fine. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a cultist building. Park Kairos in here and just pass by the turrets, twiddle our thumbs a little bit. And then do we try going for one of the souls? I guess we do. I guess we do. Yeah, we can try and do that. These guys want a peace treaty. You know what? Let's just start negotiating peace. Because, you know, I want to launch an invasion on the Empire. So we can just start building relations again. And that way I will have basically no enemies nearby. We'll chill over here. And then we'll be able to do a big ol' Empire invasion force without the worry of anything back home. Sounds good. I should probably do one of... I don't know. I'll attack the Empire first and do the Demon Souls later. It's not like you're really rushing to get the Demon Souls. AI isn't that fast at taking them. Nice. Nice. And then the income building. This is a pretty well built up province. You know, honestly, I was sort of hating on Tzeentch earlier. I think when you know how to play them, it's a lot better. Like, this feels like a pretty smooth run despite the debuffs that we've had. Okay, we'll move them here now. Plus 50 public order. Crazy. Just crazy. What happened here? Oh my gosh, did we just get changed ways? Like, changing of ways from this guy? I swear. Alright, you know what? I didn't need Floating Mountain anyways. What a troll. Yeah, I didn't even notice the switch until a bit later. Does swapping someone's settlement affect their opinion of you? I don't think so. Probably wise to do Khorne earlier rather than later. Maybe. I feel like we are advantage versus Khorne with our boosted magic. So I'm actually not that worried about fighting him. Cool. How long was this sitting there? Was that happening for 2 turns or just 1 turn? Hopefully just the one. Nah. Not unless you give me copious amounts of money. What's this? They're sieging? That's fine. Oh, I do have military access. I might as well help. Might as well help out my allies, right? Get a bit of extra money and levels while I'm doing it. Wow, their replenishment sucks here. Alright. And nice, level 20 is Kairos. In the last campaign, we were further down the line and we had not hit level 20 yet. So this is going extremely smoothly for us. Exceptionally smoothly. Let's see. Gates of Tzeentch is great, but I want to get Arcane Conduit first. Yeah, Infinite Magic and Infernal Gateway, probably enough to beat the Khorne armies. You know, when you imagine facing up against mass melee, yeah, I think that's going to be helping us a lot. Oh, yes. Replenishment in allied lanes, once you actually get it activated. Insane. And we can get books here at the same time. Never had a better ally in my life. And this will be able to tier up in 3 turns. Great. This is going great. You notice at the turn it happened? Nice. My embarrassment is saved. Best to avoid getting the Nurgle corruption trait. It's drag for Kairos. It reduces replenishment, right? But we can remove it fairly easily. I'm not too worried. He has a drag for every demon faction. Slaanesh too, not a lot of replenishment. Khorne is a bit better though, and of course Nurgle is king of replenishment. And can't get the trait, so it doesn't really matter. Nice, we can move again. Here we go. Portals are opening up in a couple turns. And then we'll have this leveling up. Nice. Corruption trait is still not fixed. What do you mean by it's not fixed? Is there like a bug or something? Oh yeah, I could just spawn rebellions every turn. Hilarious. Let's see, nice. And then next turn, or the turn after, we'll get portals. If you remember correctly, you can remove the one from the Chaos Realm, but not the regular one. Oh, I see. Well, never mind. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. I will be careful then. This is, yep, easy auto-resolve. Nice. And then the invasion of the Empire shall commence. We'll build up a nice cultist stack. Supported by Spawn and Forsaken. And then we can start doing the actual Demon Soul race. Which means if we do it fairly quickly, this campaign should be over in like, you know, maybe 2 more streams. Basically a permanent replenishment debuff. That's insane. Yeah, that is terrifying. Let's avoid it. Let's avoid it. It's just from sitting in Nurgle corruption. I see. Man, you guys with your game knowledge, you got loads of it. Alright, here we go. So, first things first. We're too poor? How are we too poor to go through the rifts? Do I go through the realm of Slaanesh first, or? I guess we'll get rid of this building. I didn't realize that I had so little money, but we have just enough. And we're gonna start the invasion from my favorite point over here. So we pop out here. I'm gonna say hi to these guys. I want to establish a strong garrison there before I really hop through into like the realms of Slaanesh and stuff. I guess I could do a quick run, but there's a chance that the fighting in Slaanesh gets really tough, and then we get kicked out and then like murdered by the Empire, right? So, or you know what? We have pretty strong spells, right? What are the odds that the Empire murders us? You know what? Let's just do it. I'm feeling confident. Yeah, so we'll pop back up there when we're back, and then we'll do a quick money run in the realm of Slaanesh, right? This ain't greedy. I don't even understand the meaning of greed. Yes, just a few spearmen and archers in the Empire. They have no idea what's going on with Urson. They're just living their best lives on an Empire control. Kairos pops out of a portal that showed up out of nowhere. And then he walks back into the portal and is never heard of again until for the next 15 turns. Times are weird. Times are weird for the Empire, but in this universe, I guess it's common enough. Okay, nice. So we do have our first fight against Slaanesh. It's a fairly weak army. They do have some spells, so I'm not keen on fighting it. Let's see if we can retreat first. Hey, we got the retreat. Sweet. Honestly, forgot to consider high faction corruption being okay for removing it. Oh, like for removing the Nurgle trait? Okay, that's not too bad. Unless that's like a suggestion you're talking about. Alright, let's see. I think we've basically maxed out on our stuff here for this guy. Nice. We should be able to just blitz our way through this. Good old Realm of Slaanesh farming. Realm of Slaanesh is sort of OP, not gonna lie. It's an oversight. So, it's how you assumed it would work, but it doesn't. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's keep him around. Give him that experience. Then can we reach this? Nah, not yet. We'll get there soon enough, though. And then after we pop back out into the lands of the Empire, it's a suggestion, I see. Yeah, after we get back into the lands of the Empire, then I think we're pretty well set. I don't think Slaanesh can do too much damage to me because they don't have a lot of ranged. Yeah. Question is, how good is your normal cultist spam? Is cultist spam even like that strong, or is it sort of just a meme? Because like cultists aren't the best fighters in the world, which has me a tiny bit worried about spamming them. Of course, they will give me insane winds of magic, which is great, and maybe that alone is fine. But if people have opinions in chat, let me know. I'm willing to hear you out. They fixed, what's it? It's probably for Ogre's Cathay Kislev. They fixed that in 1.1 or 1.2, so you can remove it if you're in your favorite corruption. Oh, that's nice. Also, this is hilarious. Greasus is on my side to fight these guys. So what I can do is, I can fight battle, and then kill Greasus's army with my spells, and then just continue moving through the realm of Slaanesh. Tzeentch is just the worst ally to have. Do they have tons of unit summons? What, Greasus or Slaanesh? Or me? Because like my cultists, yes, they can summon a bunch of guys once I level them up. Fire Ascendancy. Melee attack 25%. How not that interesting? I'm hoping that the Slaanesh guys just kill Greasus. Honestly, like, this is a pretty massive army. Little bit terrifying. But nice. Greasus, I've come to help. I've come to help you, Greasus. Don't worry. Don't worry. Man, such a great spell. It even does pretty good damage despite them being monstrous infantry. All right, let's go ahead and oh yeah, let's help them out even more, you know. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. Go get them. Go get them. I have full faith in you, good sir. Yeah, 3 blues and a Lord of Change. Oh yeah, you can give them blue summon. Blue summons. Okay, here we go. Let's just throw down another one of these. Now I have to not make the same mistake I did last time where I accidentally helped the enemy out too much. But given that he's mostly ogres, I think we're okay. Nice, another huge explosion spell. You know what, let's just really lay it on, right? Just the ultimate bombardment on this area. Look at the bodies. Oh my gosh, they're stacked up on top of each other. Poor guys. Poor guys. They didn't even know what hit them. Greasus told them that I was friendly, and they trusted them in full. Yep. Oh, there we go. You know, the ogres did actually hold up pretty well, despite the fact that I was really just going ham on them. They did quite well. Like, this thing does, like, what, 14 damage a tick when overcast? Maybe he has, like, extra magic resist? I don't know, but there you go. Here's a little pile of ogres. Oh my gosh. You can't see the ground. It's just, oh, you can a little bit, but it's mostly made up of spawn and ogres. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright. Good old Kairos. Only 300 kills, though. That's a shame. What a shame. Okay, so... yeah, Lord plus 17 cultists means a 77 unit army. They're temporary, though. That's obviously inflating how good they are. Nice, so he has basically no chance of getting to the end here unless he uses some AI hacks. And we're getting murdered by the greenskins. Interesting. Alright. Well, you know what? Not a better time to leave off than now. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now. I will be continuing this campaign in the future. I'm streaming every day at this scheduled time. So if you want to catch a stream, now's the time that you want to be around. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. It should have auto-saved, so that's fine. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe with the multiplayer stream, or maybe continuing this. It depends on what my mood is. Peace out.